Hey everyone, welcome back to Speak Better English, your go-to podcast for improving your English in fun and simple ways. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. Today, we're talking about one of the most requested topics, how to upgrade your English skills in everyday life.
Yes, so many people think they have to take expensive classes or live abroad to get better at English. But guess what? That's not always true.
Exactly. There are smart, realistic ways to level up your English, even if you're just studying at home.
Alright, Jake, let's start with the basics. What's one thing people can do today to improve their English?
One of the simplest but most effective methods? Listening to English every day. Podcasts, YouTube videos, movies, just listen as much as you can.
I totally agree. When you listen often, you start to understand how native speakers really talk, like pronunciation, intonation, and even slang.
And don't worry if you don't understand every word. That's normal. The key is to get used to the rhythm and flow of the language.
Right, I tell my students, it's okay to guess the meaning from context. Your brain will start to pick things up naturally over time.
Another great tip is to read aloud. I know it sounds weird, but it really helps with pronunciation and confidence.
Yes, when you read out loud, you're training your mouth and brain to work together in English. Even 5 minutes a day can make a big difference.
Also, don't forget to speak, even if you're alone. You can talk to yourself, describe what you're doing, or record yourself speaking.
Absolutely. I once had a student who practiced speaking while cooking, like, now I'm cutting the onions, or I'm boiling water. Simple, but powerful.
Let's not forget vocabulary. A lot of learners ask, how do I remember new words?
Oh yes, I usually recommend using a vocabulary journal. Write down new words, their meanings, and an example sentence.
And review them regularly. Flashcards work well too, physical ones or apps like Anki or Quizlet.
Here's another tip. Learn phrases, not just individual words. Like instead of learning just go, learn go for a walk, or go out with friends.
Exactly. Phrases help you sound more natural, and they're easier to remember because they have real-life context.
So, Jake, what about grammar? Many learners are afraid of grammar.
I get it. Grammar seems scary, but it doesn't have to be. Focus on the grammar you need to express your ideas. Don't try to learn everything at once.
Right. Start with the basics, simple tenses, prepositions, and sentence structures. Practice using them in real sentences, not just exercises.
And don't be afraid of making mistakes. That's how we learn. Every mistake is a step closer to fluency.
Exactly. Progress, not perfection. The goal is to communicate, not to be perfect.
One last piece of advice, stay consistent. A little bit every day is better than a long study session once a week.
Yes, English is like going to the gym. You won't get strong in one day. But if you keep showing up, you'll see results.
Alright, that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a comment. What tip will you try this week?
Thanks for listening, and remember, don't be shy, just try. You're doing great.
Until next time, keep practicing and keep shining.
Bye everyone.